Okay, question 12 is a really neat question because it just asks us to really understand the nature of the forces acting on a static rigid body. So it tells us in the question that tan theta equals 3/4. So helpful if we've got tan theta equals 3/4. So there we go, there's my theta. Tan is opposite over adjacent 3, 4, and my hypotenuse then is going to be 5. So that's really helpful now because I can work out what sine theta is and cos theta. We're going to need to use that later. So there's my 3, 4, 5 triangle. I'm told that the reaction force at A is 65 newtons. I'm going to put that in. So that's an upward force of 65 newtons. I've got a weight which is going to have its effect in the middle of the plank, 2.4 meters down here. So that's going to be my weight. I'm told that the coefficient of friction with ground is 9 over 13. So here, acting to the right, I've got a friction force of 9 over 13 times by 65, which is going to equal 45 newtons. The only other force that acts on this is up here, which is perpendicular. It's smooth, so it just acts outwards from the plane of the surface. And we're going to call this the reaction force. And what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to decompose that. So here I'm going to, this is my angle theta, and up here I'm going to have, that's r cos theta, and up here I have r sine theta. So let's start by resolving this. If I start by resolving this horizontally, I can say here, if I resolve to the right, the only rightward force I've got is my 45 newtons. The only leftward force I've got is r sine theta. Now I know from my diagram up here that sine theta equals 3/5. So I can now say that 45 newtons equals 3/5 of r, and r equals 45 times 5 over 3, which is 75 newtons. If I resolve vertically, I've got 65 plus, here I'm going to have r cos theta equals w, so I've got 65 plus 75 times cos theta, which is 4/5, equals w. So 4/5 of 75 is 60, so 65 plus 60 equals w, therefore w equals 125 newtons.